Hi guys, in today's lecture we are going to discuss the Yii2 directory structure for advanced template. Now basically there are three applications in advanced template. One is front end, other is back end, and the third one is console, which we discuss later. Now front end is typically what is presented to the end users, and this is the showcase part of the project. If a user visitor our site, it is the front end section which is displayed to him, so he can visit whatever the site is all about. In the advanced template, this is our front end section, which we have home, about, contact, sign up, login, and we can also change it according to our own preferences, and we can change the look, and we can add extra functionality. Next section, that is backend, and in the Yii template it is basically the admin section, and here we put our CMS section is we can put our other functionality as well as analytics. So this is the administration panel. This is the admin panel from where we can add content, we can add products, whatever we want to add to our site that should be displayed on front end, that can be added to the admin panel. Next, which I told you that the third section is console. Now for console there is no proper web interface with which we can view the console section. However, console is typically used for cron jobs and low level server management. Also it is used during the application deployment, and it can handle the migration and assets. So this is the three interfaces that we discussed, the three applications that are present in the advanced template. Next we have another folder. If you go to the editor, this is our backend which we discussed, this is our front end which we discussed, and third is console. Now there is a fourth important folder named common, and in common folder we can put our important configuration files as well as our models. Both the configuration and model which are present in the common folder can be shared both by front end and back end application. So both the application front end and back end, also console, if they want to share something like database connectivity, some other connectivity stuff, some admin related information, if they want to share for all the three layouts or three applications, that can be stored in the common. This was all about the basic templates. Now if we go to backend, in backend we have controllers, models, and views. Our controllers are saved in the controller section. For now the default controller for admin is site controller. If you want to create our models for the admin section, they will be saved in the model, and their views can be rendered from here. If you have some specific configuration that is only related to the backend template, they can be stored in the backend config folder. Same directory structure is for the front end. So we have config, we have controllers, models, and views as well. Now if we look into the common folder, there is configuration, so we can put all the configuration like database connectivity, other configuration that is common between all the three templates. We can put our models here that can be shared by all the three templates. This was a brief introduction about the directory structure. Next, there are few important files that we have in our installation, and these are the files, so let's explain this one by one shortly. Okay, so first file here is .gitignore, and basically it contains a list of all the directories that we want to be ignored by the Git version system. If you need something in your source that it should not be saved in the code repository, we can put it in the .gitignore. This is structure of this file, and as we have, if we have .idea, nb projects, and whatever present is here, it will be ignored by the Git repository whenever we want to update it. Next we have license. This is information regarding the license. We have readme, so the information that is related to the installation is in readme. Then we have composer.json. In composer.json, when we want to install some extension which we will do later on in our tutorial, they can be added here, or we can run we can add some functionality or extension we can add to our system with command line, and after the extension is added, it will be added to the composer.json as well. Next we have init or init.bat. So init is a file with the help of which this is basically an initialization script, and it describes the configuration and environment setting once we have done installation. Init.bat is also the same file, but this is for Windows version. Whenever we install a fresh copy, as we did in our previous lecture, we have to run init so that our basic installation and configuration files are saved. Then we have Yii. Yii is basically a script for the console applications. Same goes for the Yii.bat, which is a script for Windows based machines. So this was a brief introduction about the directory structure and template structure of advanced Yii2 template. Thank you for watching.